morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone, and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I want to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everyone around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcast, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough. Being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about we need to stop putting people on pedestals. They can do wrong. We all have things that we need to correct and make us monsters. And this is where we need to look at whoever we're with. And I remember when Joe came home, and I remember how it's amazing how partners have a way of trying to make you feel like they are better than when they don't want to look in the mirror and they don't want to clean up their own shit. And this happens very, very often in relationships, whether it's the man or the woman, whoever thinks they're higher, holier, more everything, which is a joke. There's no such thing. We all have worth. We all have something to bring to the table. So today, I want you to look at who you're putting on a pedestal and you are degrading and devaluing yourself, and need to look at what you need to work on and look at the reality of whoever it is you're putting on the pedestal, because there's no such thing. We all have work to do. We all have things to clean up. Here's my problem. When I'm with a person and they can't look in the mirror, I don't even want to work with them. I don't even want to look at them. I don't even want to do anything with them, because there's no such thing. And when you go around looking like you're holier than thou, and that your shit doesn't stink, and that you are just God, scary, scary. There's nothing to work with. Because there's something we can learn every single day with our eyes open and being aware of who we are, what we stand for, and how we act. When you start focusing on how you act from the time you get up and to the time you go to bed, you're going to be shocked at your behavior, the way you communicate, your gestures, your manners, how you, your energy comes off. Are you demeaning? Are you nice? Are you kind? Are you an asshole? So today, I really want you to critique and look at how you're performing throughout the day, and no longer put anybody on the pedestal, and see them for who they really are. In this way, you can get on with your life and stop living that lie, and start changing your life and living the life that you want to live, and no longer be intimidated or threatened by anybody else in your life. And remember, balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. If you have an attitude, remember, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a positive saying by Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder out of control, it will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great tasks by a series of small acts. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Eventually you realize that you cannot actually hurt yourself going beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking, you will go beyond. You used to pull back. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Michael Singer, beautiful. I just love him. We're going to be doing some work with him soon. Okay, I'm going to read a little part from my book by Jocko Willink, Discipline Equals Freedom. I like to read from different books just to sign, seal, and stamp what I know to be truth. He dedicated this book to Mark Lee, Mike Nance, Ryan Job. They're Navy SEALs. They died for our freedom, the freedom that we live for today and take for granted every day. And I'm here to let you know we can all be warriors in our own life. Today's message is, do what makes you happy. I hear people say this, and I get it. In life, do what makes you happy. Try to find a job that makes you happy. Try to hang around people that make you happy. Try to live in a place that makes you happy. These things are good. When you view things in your life from a long-term, strategic perspective, then absolutely do what makes you happy. The problem comes when people decide to let that ethos drive their daily life. When people try to do what makes them happy every day, this is wrong. Do not do it. Lying in bed for another 37 minutes makes you happy. Eating a donut will make you happy. Watching another episode of some random television show will make you happy. Scrolling through a social media page will make you happy. Buying some shiny new products will make you happy. These actions all result in short-term happiness. The problem is they are all also results in long-term misery. Do not go down that road. Do not do what makes you happy. Do what challenges you. Do what pushes you. Do what sets you from long-term strategic success. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you better. Wow, I love that. I love that. And it's that instant gratification, quick sex, quick this, quick that, get screwed up tonight, get screwed up another night. It just keeps going. Like he said, you know, have donuts for breakfast, have a bagel for lunch, have shit for dinner, you know. It's just the easier, softer way. And they're only one, like what he's talking about, they're only the chief cause of failure and unhappiness is giving up what we want for that moment that we thought that was going to make us happy. And in the end, it screws us every time. What we do in 1 minute can screw up a whole day of hard work. So this is what he's talking about when he's talking about this. And have a long-term goal, like preparing your meal and knowing in 6 months to a year you're going to love your body. And I sure as hell don't, dropping weight like fast. You gain it as fast as you put it on, okay? The other thing with surgeries, I know people that have had liposuction, had their whole bodies cut up. But if you don't change your ways, this person tripled their weight back in a year. Surgeries are not the answer. Here's what I'm going to say to you about surgeries. Surgeries are for someone that was 200, 300, 400 pounds or has skin hanging after, if you've had babies and you don't like the way your skin looks, I was very lucky. I had my kids young. My body bounced back. I never had to worry about that. But a lot of people have a lot of hanging skin that they're not happy with. That's when you do surgery. When you do all the right things, that you do eat healthy, that you do work out, and you love your body, that's when you have surgery if you've done everything and then you still can't stand that. The other thing too, and it's the same with everything in life. Do all the things right, and then I had a friend growing up. She had a beak, and when she got married, she worked on her nose, and it changed her life. There are small things that can help people. But when you start going into the extreme of more, no matter what you do, you're never going to be happy. And that's what's scary. Be healthy, do the right thing for you today, do all the right things that for your long-term goal that's going to make you happy, and watch how much power you start carrying within, down to saving money, putting money away for the home that you want, so no more extra shopping. The car that you want to get. It's beautiful. The security that you have to put away for the apartment that you want. You're worth it. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services with you. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. And 30 days, you're going to say, wow, in 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And remember, I want you to have a conspicuous day today. And thank you for listening.